Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. After my last fishing trip that you saw on YouTube, I actually decided to go and look up an old estate lake. I had seen fish feeding on this old overgrown lake and heard rumors about big fish living in there. Some years ago, actually one of the locals accidentally caught an 18.4 kilo common carp from this estate lake. There has been rumors of other big carp being caught from the same lake as well. After visiting the lake, I decided to go and get some sleep and return in the evening. I met some new friends. Subscribe. The next day I decided to go and see if there is a single spot where I could actually fish at. The lake is overgrown with weeds, lilies and reeds. It is quite odd to see old abandoned and crumbled up buildings nearby a lake that could hold such special fish. I did not see any signs of anyone previously fishing there, which was quite odd. I decided to chuck out some bread to see if any fish would surface and take a nibble. To my surprise, they almost instantly started feeding. I did not see anything big though, which was unfortunate. I still decided to give it a shot. I only had an hour and a half before the sunset, so I had to be quick. I cleared out the spot where I could fish at with this very handy tool that you can attach to your landing net pole. Sadly, I had no rake to rake out the swim. Raking would have made a huge difference since there was so much weed everywhere. I assembled my float rod, put on a piece of corn and waited for the first bite. I also made some homemade ground bait that has worked flawlessly before. I mixed up some vanilla curd with bread and corn. This bait makes a nice cloud in the water, which the fish really like. Unfortunately, I had only a few light bites and that was it. At least I had some visitors, which was very nice to see.
So I think I arrived at the spot a bit too late, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I can get a fish or two. If not, then we just have to wait for the morning. I'll keep feeding the whole night and then we'll see. Maybe I'll get a tench or a carp. I don't think there's any bream in here, but there's supposedly loads of tench and also carp. As I showed you earlier, probably in the video already, somebody caught a big carp from this lake some years ago.
At the end of the night, I managed to get one tiny roach, which was a victory in my eyes because I thought I would get absolutely nothing. I will have to return again in 2024 with a rake and pre-feed the spot for a few days. Then we will actually see what lives in this lake. If you guys want to see that, then make sure to subscribe. It was the next day and I had made it to another lake, which usually is very busy and there is almost always people there. Sadly, not fishermen but people partying and screaming. I went to this lake to show you some very interesting fish. Just like the last night at the other spot, I had my sight with me and I cleared out the spot where I could fish at. This year I think I will go for a new sight because this sight's blade was way too soft to cut through the reeds properly. Since I was planning to stay for longer, I mixed up some ground bait. For the ground bait I used Sensus 3000 tenches, Sensus additive mix, RO mixed red worms elixir and some sweet corn. For the hook bait I had sweet corn and red worms. To keep myself hydrated I obviously had a fun drink with me. Would it even be my video without the fun drink?
You might be thinking, what the heck is he trying to catch? In Estonia, something unique, unusual. Let me tell you, this fish I'm after is a special fish because of its appearance. The water here is like super dark and so are the fish. I'm trying to catch gibble and crucian carp. Yeah, no more suspense. These carp actually look extremely dark in this lake. I've caught a few of them in the past. I've been fishing here twice, I think. Once I had like 20 minutes, the other time I had like 30 minutes here without even a proper gear. And I'm actually looking to catch a big one, hopefully. Hopefully, as I said, because I have absolutely no clue if I'm gonna catch anything at all. But yeah, these fish here are super unique and somehow also fight like crazy. Last time I had 12 to 15 centimeter gibble carp and it fought like crazy. I'm actually not kidding you, it was going nuts all over the place.
I mixed everything up, assembled my rod and made my first cast. I caught a tiny tench almost right away and then another one. I was thinking if there is so much tiny tench in that lake, there has to be some monsters as well. But after I had been fishing for like an hour and a half, some more people arrived to the lake and I knew my session was over. This lake is literally in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere, but somehow always packed. I decided to pack up and put all of my stuff back in the car.
This place is actually going to spoil me. Metal stairs, a sandy beach. What more do you want when fishing? Oh wait, there's one more place I need to show you. Actually two. There's an outhouse. Let's check the most important part. Is there toilet paper? Okay, I can confirm there's toilet paper, but it also smells like ass, as you would expect. And also a parking space. Say what? I don't have to leave my car in the woods on a weird dirt road or whatever. This is something new. I really feel like I'm being spoiled right now. I actually feel pretty posh right now, except my boots. These things are like ovens right now. I'll keep them on. Sun will be gone in like 3 hours.
Here are the fish that I was talking about. I went back another time just to catch these. I could not leave you guys hanging. I knew I could not waste such a nice evening, so I went back to one of my favorite lakes. You already know which one, because I mostly fish there. It's just awesome. Why would I fish anywhere else? Even though I like adventures.
Just look at that slime. All of that slime on the hair rig. And as I've said in one of my previous videos, you need to take the slime off, otherwise your bite rate will be a lot worse. I don't know why, but yeah, they don't like it. Quick change of tactics. I'm going to add one split shot to the hair rig, so it won't be as high up. Maybe we'll get less fish brushing on the boilie. I'm not the expert of fishing with hair rigs, but I think if we had the split shot around over here, which is like 5 centimeters or so, it would be enough, or at least good enough, that it won't float too high up. And after I'm done with this, I'm actually going to try it right next to the shore in the water, so I can be sure that this is working exactly as I want it to be working. But yeah, let's add the split shot. Hopefully the split shot will actually stay on and not start swimming around, because this braid on the hair rig is super thick. Yeah, I think around here is fine, even if there's any silts or weeds. This is how it's going to look like. But yeah, this is the best option for me right now. I did order some stuff from UK, but it's still in delivery, so I haven't received it. Hopefully I'll get them next week or a week after that. And I also have to send back my carp rod that I bought, because, well, it arrived and it was broken, so yeah, need to get a new one. And yeah, I know, if you use a metal feeder, you can also hide your bait in there, but I'm not really sure if it's good with the elastic band. I think the corn might squish a little bit, and then the elastic band is going to release the bait. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it like this now.
I started catching bream right away with the new rig and setups I was just testing out. Surprisingly, even the elastic band actually held onto the corn after I caught that bream.
Let's release this guy. I think I should put my mic on the big camera as well, but later. Oh yeah, swim my friend, please don't splash. I don't want to get my camera wet. Yes, there he goes. Well, I've had 2 fish on the regular hair rig with a bob-up boilie. Well, both false hooked, so I don't count them. Somebody's actually biting it right now. But yeah, we've had one on the metal feeder and one on the regular feeder as well, so we've done absolutely amazing today. There is nothing bad to say about anything. I'm super happy.
All that fishing got me pretty hungry, so it was time to have a little snack. And tell me, who doesn't like donuts? Anyways, I devoured these donuts in like 2 seconds and kept on fishing. After I had my quick snack break, I rebaited all my rods and waited for another bite. And of course, it started raining out of a clear sky. Thankfully, I had my umbrella set up and all my stuff stayed dry.
Looks like we have a first decent fish on. Oh yeah, it is a very decent fish. And I don't have my landing net with me right now. It's a bit further away. Wait, I think I can get it. It is a pretty nice bream. Look at the colors in this guy. It is totally different than the bream I'm used to catching on this lake. This one is like super dark. Awesome. First fish. This is great.
So far, I mostly only had small bream and a few roach here and there. Something really had to be changed because I did not want to blank again on some nice fish. I changed my rig to my go-to rig, which I also showed in one of my previous videos, and I changed my hook bait for double corn, just so all the small roach would stay away.
So I was actually using this spray. It's a honey spray and it seems to be working pretty well, so I'm gonna try again. Let's see what I will catch. By the way, in the meanwhile, I've caught maybe like 10 plus bream. They haven't been the biggest, but they have been decent. Like, they have been something that you can count as a fish. That smells super sweet. So let's talk about the bait I'm using and the ground bait, because that could be interesting for some of you guys. For the bait, I have maggots, I have redworms, I have sweet corn, I have boilies, some pellets. For the ground bait, I'm using kind of the same mix I usually do. I have the Sensus Tench mix. I also have the method feeder mix I usually use, so the bait is a bit more stickier. Oh, there's a mouse. There's literally a mouse right there walking towards me. I think, yeah, okay, it's going away. Anyways, and I also have, I'll show you what I have. I have this bag of goodies. This is just full of sweet corn and some other seeds and so on. So it has sweet corn, barley, and then some sorghum EOS R. I don't know what that is even. Wait, I need to Google that. Anyways, it's a good thing. I've caught only 2 roach so far, and everything else I've caught has been a bream, which means like 14 to 16 bream in total. Nothing over 1 kilo, but maybe in the night we'll catch some. So my hope is up. I also wanted to thank you guys for all the views on the last episode. It was absolutely amazing, my most viewed video. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Can't see my face, but let's pretend it's my head. I have something important to show you. It is extremely important. I'll show you this right now. Can't forget about the fun drinks, right? It's the most important part of my videos, and this is something that will stay forever. And today's fun drink is again the glorious energy drink that I usually drink. So maybe next time I'll have something different. We will see. But so far, this is the OG. Thank you guys for joining me on this fishing trip. So yeah, cheers. Okay lads, we have a big fish on. Let's see what it is. It seems like a very decent fish. Probably just as big as the previous bream I caught, but I don't know yet. We'll see in a second. It yanked my rod really hard. Even though my drag was low, somehow it still got stuck. Okay, this feels heavy. Once again. But it's not as big, unfortunately. Oh yeah, definitely not as big. Way smaller, but there's so many weeds on this guy. Hey. We got him in a net. Okay, let's unhook this guy very quickly and get another one. Seems like another pretty decent fish. We'll see in a second though. Feels heavy, but not like crazy heavy. So probably around a kilo bream, I would say. We will see in a second though. Oh, it's big. It's way bigger than a kilo, I think. Let's see. Wait. Okay, my net got stuck for a second, but oh yeah, that's a nice bream. And my net is so stuck. Come on. This is another very nice bream. Probably the biggest today, actually, to be fair. Look at this fella. Jeez, that is huge. Wow, I didn't think it was gonna be that big. Looks like we have another semi-decent fish on. I have no idea where it is though. It's quite hard to reel it in right now because there's a lot of trees on the right side. Actually no, it's not that big. It felt way heavier at the beginning. Let's see what it is. It's a tiny bream, so we take it. We absolutely take it. It is better than a roach. And we have another very nice fish on, it seems like. Or maybe not. I'm not really sure. It feels heavy, but it's not fighting at all. Just like the big bream I caught earlier, that's nearly 2 kilos. Let's see. It should be coming in a second. I went over my other line, I think. Yep, where is it? Can't even see the fish. What is this? Oh, it's a bream. It's not... Oh, I wanted to say it's not the biggest, but it's actually a huge bream. I'm not sure if you guys can see it on the camera, but... Jeez. Oh, it doesn't fit in a net. Okay. I got it in a net. What the heck? It did not fight at all. Holy, what is this evening? This is becoming more and more odd. Let's unhook this guy very quickly and make sure we don't get tangled up in the other rod. Look at this fella. It's a slab. Okay guys, if this is a bream, this is the biggest bream I've caught today. This is absolutely heavy. It is not coming in almost at all, and it feels like a bunch of rocks just tied in a bag. I think it has gone through my second line as well. Where is it? I have absolutely no idea. Come on. Oh no, it's going to the weeds. No. Come over here, please. It is big. This fish is absolutely huge. It's through both of my lines as well, I think. Come on, please. Don't come off. No. I lost the fish. It was massive. That was definitely my personal best. We have another chunker on, but it swam into the weeds while I was trying to put the mics on. This is unfortunate. Oh, please come out of the weeds. Oh, it's moving. I should probably put the light on, yeah. I'm not sure if it's a tench or a bream. It is fighting very hard though. I'm scared to put any more drag on. I have it on pretty hard and he's still doing some spooling, so please be the biggest fish of the night. I would appreciate that very much. Anyways, my GoPro decided to die again, but this is another like 1.5 kilo bream, so not too bad. I will put it into the keep net so we can have a nice look later on. But I have some amazing fish in the keep net already. This is so awesome. And look at the morning, it's so beautiful.
After staying up all night and fishing for nearly 11 hours, I had some great fish to show you guys. During the night I caught around 30 to 40 1 to 2 kilo bream and 2 tench. It was a pure bream fest, by the way. Here are a few fish that I managed to catch. Crazy how different in color these fish actually are, even though they're from the same lake. After taking a closer look at the fish, I released them all and made sure they swam away nice and energized. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care, bye bye.